Copy bridge.
Looks like some more of these black corals along the
Co-pilot,
bottom.
we're
Just making
stopped.
a note of it.
Copy that.
Interesting rock in the center.
A little
Is
something.
there anything on there?
We've gone off into around the back here. There's a little something. We've gone off into a lower current area.
Ah,
and
interesting.
density has gone way down. Makes piloting easy and sightseeing boring.
Oh.
No, that wasn't. That was an imaginary coral. There's some little tiny things there.
Yeah, let's take a look at, I think
Okay.
those are a little orange. They might be corals or sea anemones.
Bob, let's just snap in from here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they look like I want to say sea anemones, but can't see the base.
Let me look over to the right here. I think there's. Might be able to.
Oh, maybe they're corals. Oh, that's interesting. Is that a tube around the bottom, the base? Huh.
Is this worthy of a more stable look?
No, I think we can move
Okay.
on.
Wide, please, Bob.
Is that big cluster on the bottom? Sure, that's fine if you're already taking off.
Co-pilot, I see your camera is pretty far up. Are you thinking about another move?
Yeah, I'm just kind of down by him to give him a little
Okay.
more tether to light up. So, I think we could probably get another one in. Yeah. I think 240 is working for now.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, we're not
All
moving
right,
much.
all right, Chris. What did you do with the
I just
corals
brought
while
the
I was at
current
lunch for crying out
to
The
the
loud?
low
light
current
spring.
thing.
Leave
So,
it in the
pilot
hands of
is
any
coming
kind
this
of
way.
damn
So
guy
there's
to
a sea
lose
star.
one.
There's a sea
Has
star
been
on the rock
sustained
ahead of us.
for about
Figures.
like an hour at 10 knots.
If we
so I
could
think we can
Proceed
move
there.
a little bit south if we want. I don't see a problem with that.
It's not
Okay,
my fault,
I'm just
Chris.
afraid we're
There's a
going
low
to lose
current
that
zone.
wall. But,
All the corals are gone.
Or we can move a little bit north to stay.
yeah.
So 240,
all
you
we
think
got
it's
are
good
some
right now?
star
Yeah, let's
opacities
give it one
and
more
things.
240 and check out the end of that move.
Okay. Move coming up.
Copy.
Bridge, this nav. If we're ready for a move, let's call one that's going to be 20 meters range, bearing 240.
Oh, there's your sea star. I see it.
Speeds
Right
are
on
less
the edge of the
back
reef.
up.
Oh,
There's
and this
not
looks
enough
like
light.
Giovannia, this cup coral. That's classic. I mean, sorry, polymyces.
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 We saw a bunch of those on the rock we just looked at, so it's
Yeah.
That is
possible
correct,
those are
Rich.
the same thing.
Yeah. It's hard to tell when you're looking
Yeah.
down on them. You really, when you get that side view.
Okay to zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ah, okay. This looks like it might be Ceramaster. Or maybe Plinth-aster. Yeah, I think it might be more of the same cookie star we saw before in the genus Plinth-aster. Neat. It's next to this coral, too. I wonder
Copy,
if it's
Bridge. Thank you.
anything significant. Thank you, pilot.
Wide, please, video.
Another Canthogorgia, another Regadrella. Could be another Paragorgia there that, or no, it's a black coral, sorry. Another one of those Staropathes, I suspect.
Okay, I turned to look at you a little bit, so you're gonna want to come port. Yeah.
Oxygen is doing something really weird on the ROV CTD display here. It's really kind of spreading out quite a bit, and it's jumping around. I don't know if it's just the sensor itself. It's jumping around. It looks like almost to 0 up to 1.8 or so. just looking at the graph.
One of the things that could be happening is that I'm stirring up the bottom and swirling around a bit. I don't know if that affects it.
Yeah, it's good chance that's right. I remember in the submersible it's the same thing because of these membrane sensors. A little bit of sediment can wig them out a little bit, but it's still holding. It's still averaging right around 1. So it seems to be a temporary effect if you do stir something up.
Now you'll be pleased to know we're getting into some more current here. So
Yeah.
you see a lot of stuff drifting by. Some more corals here.
And it's opposite of what it was this morning.
So our current depth is 547
It's
meters.
coming out of the south now.
And what else? Let's see. We're at a temperature of 6.8 degrees Celsius for those of you who are not looking at an event log or seeing the data stream. We are right on the eastern flank of the seamount that's Johnston Island and Johnston Atoll is part of. So Johnston Island is a sort of a section, very small part of the Johnston Atoll, which is the top part of the seamount. And we're right on the eastern edge, quite a ways away from the island, so we can't see it. Darn it, I was hoping to see Johnston, but...
Oh, is this a new kind of... Is that still Stauropathes?
Which one?
The black coral that's coming up there.
Oh, yeah, let's take a look at that. Good spot, Chris. Dead center.
We saw one before, and Tina pointed it out.
Yeah,
So
yeah, this is not Stauropathes.
okay.
I'm pretty sure I know what genus this is, but I'm going to let Tina go ahead and comment on this. Give us a good idea. I've got an idea in mind.
Clear to zoom. Little squat lobster behind it.
All right, so I'm pretty sure I know what the genus is. We're still waiting for Tina's response. She's on a little bit of a delay where she's at. It's definitely a black coral, for sure. And Asako Matsumoto pointed out there's another one to the right. And
Tina comes through.
Yeah, Bathypathes. Yep.
Thank you, Reg.
Hey, thank you, Tina.
Co-pilot, ship has stopped.
You can come wide, please, video.
And the other black coral is another one of those Stauropathes, kind of on end, I think, where we're seeing the side of it. Not absolutely sure, but I think it is. Pilot, you see that kind of white finger sticking up above the boulder?
Yeah.
Maybe we could take a peek at that.
Okay.
It's kind of waving at us.
Is that a come hither wave?
Come hither wave, yeah.
We just stopped, so you should have.
Yeah.
Big
Plenty of
corallium
time.
colony in the background there on that one rock. Call it corallium. I think Asako calls it corallium too, because we never used to have a hemicorallium and pleurocorallium.
Is that a more recent name?
Yeah, so these all used to be in the genus corallium until a bunch of people, let's see, Amy Bacco Taylor was working on these, and what is his name? I've forgotten. Down in Columbia, I think, is where he's got his lab. Is working on these. I'm having a senior moment, but in any case, they started working on this group, and they were able to come up with some pretty good genera distinctions. we could probably pass on this, Dave. I think it's going to be another Acanthogorgia.
I can get over there. It's just my chosen landing spot was occupied by a happy community, and this is more in the direction we need to proceed anyway, so no worries.
Okay. Yeah, look at that beautiful colony of corallium. Hemicorallium.
Oh, yeah. Even I can recognize pink branches, white tips.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that fingery one that's over in the well, it's probably Acanthogorgia, but thought it was something different.
Over
yeah,
where away?
I think I was mistaken. It's off screen right now. Looks like it. The kind of brownish one, center.
Here we go.
Now that we've got an eye for him, but might be worth at least a snap zoom.
Bridge to nav.
Come on in there, video.
And another Bathypathes here on the bottom.
Just wanted an update.
Yeah.
of
Another one of these
conditions up there.
Paragorgia zoanthid.
Yep.
Are you comfortable
hybrid
with this
things.
heading?
Yep. More of the same in there. Wide, please.
I'm actually going to throw out Paragorgia coralloides, which is what Les Watling was suggesting.
What's that?
Okay, sounds
It's
good.
a little
Let
less
me know if you need to change
consolidated, the
anything.
substrate here. It's kind of a little more
Yeah.
bouldery. And,
Yeah,
and
it's
maybe,
changed from the karstic solid stuff we were seeing earlier.
and maybe that's why we're getting a little bit of a reduction in the density of the community here. Well, there's still plenty of stuff here, though. Amy's on. Hey, Amy, let's see. Zeus 1-2, I probably pronounced that wrong. But anyway, she's pointing out that Zeus 1-2 in Taiwan did much of the morphological work in the Coralliidae as well. So yeah, there's a bunch of people that were working on this family because they're quite important.
Do you want to try to get another move in now?
Whatever it is we're looking at.
Yeah.
Sure. Are we still comfortable with 240 or?
Well,
I mean,
I'm looking 250 now.
Wow,
It looks like
that's really amazing.
It's pretty stunning
Look off into the
topography here.
distance here.
okay.
I think we could cheat 240. Cut him off at the pass there.
So what we're seeing is we're just running this edge of this escarpment or landslide, and it's where we suspect we're going to find our best bunch of corals.
Oh, so far,
So
so
240.
good.
So far, so good. A little bit of sediment at this location.
Yeah,
oh,
I
look
think
at
that'd
that.
be good.
That's pretty dramatic.
Copy that.
Yes, by sediment exactly.
Bridge to nav.
I'm just rocking it today.
Oh,
If you're
no.
ready for another move, we'd like
Oh,
to
dear.
do a 20-meter range, 240 bearing, 0.2 speed.
Yeah, a lot of loose stuff here.
Of course.
That is a good copy.
We can't even, we don't want to even
Gets a little
encourage
nose
him
up when you
back
boogie
here.
down like
I'm not
that.
even going to look at him.
We could look at the smaller stuff if that makes you feel more fine about it.
Need some trim tabs. For
Yeah.
us, like
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I can't find it.
get Todd to put that in a model.
Nicola,
Yeah.
can you find
Put
an
it in the
off
weight
button? I
spreadsheet.
cannot find an
Dynamic.
off button on him. I'm trying to show him off.
I'll be here all week, folks.
Coming your way.
Good.
We've got to find some more sea stars. I think that's the only remedy for this.
Copy bridge. Co-pilot, we just started moving.
Copy nav.
So yeah, there's some Nice relief, but not tons of corals on it. We're a little far off the bottom.
Yeah, I picked up to get the big picture here, and while we wait for the ship to close with me, I will go back down. And
it's kind of a nice little view there. Yeah, to get the perspective, Dave. I appreciate that. Clearly see we're right on the edge of this this landslide escarpment. Here's some more of the hemicorallium. Red corals. There's another Bathypathes here in the lower center. Is that a sea star inside that little hole above the Bathypathes?
I
saw something.
That's the Bathypathes, is
yeah,
that right?
That's it. Thought I saw something inside.
There's an orange little widget. Oh, I bet those are more of those corals. There's either a coral or a sea anemone that we've been seeing kind of jammed inside all of these little holes.
Yeah,
I think earlier we said, Tina or someone said they were sea anemones. Yeah, Tina said they were anemones, but because there's, I think the bases of them were tucked inside.
Video.
Yeah, I don't
see anything in there.
No, there's there.
Oh yeah, those.
Another one there.
I didn't see what I was looking for. I'm trying to look out for you there. Thought it's just the artifact of the light.
Go all the way in, Bob.
Oh, interesting. It's in a tube. It's not a Cereanthid, though,
That's
is
my
it?
alarm going off. I'll get it in a minute.
Nifty.
Oh, where'd it go?
It's gone.
Huh.
Disappeared.
Yeah, hump is right.
Nifty.
All right, Tina, you got it. We need some help with that guy. Masako, Les, anybody. What did we just see there? That was pretty strange. You will be seeing it if you haven't seen it already as you get caught up on the video. I gather it was just some kind of an enemy, but that was quite a retraction.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina said it was an anemone, all right. Just almost looked like the whole thing just pulled back inside of it.
Yeah, those were the things that I noticed before. They have what looked like kind of a paper-like tube or something.
So we're doing a little bit of a front row change out here.
But in the meantime, I encourage all of you to enjoy our scenic marine geological views.
Also see that Tim Schenk has joined us in the event log. Hello, Tim. Good to see you.
George calls the
What's that?
Okay, so we have a bit of contradiction between, not contradiction, but discussion between experts on those sea anemone-like animals. Tina says Cereanthids never retract tentacles. George Matsumoto from Mbari compares them to those in Monterey, but haven't ever seen the tube retract.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, so we have an interesting mystery in those little sea anemones. We'll have to watch another one in a bit.
So you know the fish guys call these fish fights when they have a really good, robust discussion here. I think we got a Cnidarian fight going on here. Absolutely, this is great. Actually, this is because this is where the work begins, trying to figure out what these things are, and when you get good discussion. By the way, Tina, I forgot to ask you. By any chance, were you able to see any of the video of that big Cereantharian yesterday at the very end of the dive? and how it
Good luck there,
responded. We were trying to collect it.
Co-pilot has me good too.
That's that one that doesn't have a tube that sticks itself on the rocks.
All right, Nav.
And
so
as far as you could go, you put in a Syrian Therian
kind of stay on
as
the
a
side of the
guess.
bridge.
But any
And
chance
up
you
and left.
you were
So
able to take a
what-
look at that?
your
Because
last
it
nav,
actually, when we went to collect it, it just took off,
Yeah.
lifted right
Uphill.
off of the rock. And
Just taking a look
yeah,
here.
you might want to take a look at the still images. She was sleeping just because of the time zone problem.
Yeah,
But there's some still images that probably show what happened when we tried to collect that are on the FTP site.
now. Hey, Washleeds, just did a shift change.
So who we got up there?
You got Sean sitting pilot, and navigator you have Levi Unima, co-pilot Dave Casagrande. In video over there, Bob Knott in the back. Emily clipping right now. And we are all from Global Foundation for Ocean Exploration.
Welcome.
Yeah, great, thank you. So we've seen a lot of the animals that on this wall already, but we've been surprised. So it's
Copy
got
that.
a lot of these precious pinks and some black corals and a bunch of stuff, but we'll...
So right now, would you like to just keep moving up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep moving. We're sort of following right along the ledge of this landscape escarpment. And if we can just keep working our way right along the ledge, then that would be great.
Kind of along this contour, pilots.
Yep, I'm looking at you at 245. Tether's great. You're out in front of me a good ways.
So after I say we
Whatever you'd
keep
like to do.
moving,
Really
you see this
beautiful
coral?
scene.
It's to the left center. It's jumping
left
around.
center.
It looks like. Yeah, kind of leggy thing. It may be dead, but I think it's worth
Yeah.
a zoom on it.
Looks like
In any
kind of a
case,
broken white
they
tree.
started.
Co-pilot, do you want to
look
go
at that
245 or you want to go a
beautiful
little bit?
color. The substrate here. It's kind of
South
for a moment there. I
looks
thought
like
it could be a bamboo. It may not be. Maybe just a great corral. We don't want to.
There we go. Is it center?
Yeah, that's it.
Kind of jammed
Get up
inside
here.
all of these
I'm,
little holes.
I think current is pulling me a little off my set.
I haven't seen any of the shallow water
Is that
bamboos.
I'll come back to
Not a Syrian,
240.
though, is
My
it?
alarm
Awfully
went
leggy
off.
for
All right, video, you
corallium.
want to come on in?
Is it a 2? It's not a Syrian, though, is
My
it?
alarm went
Oh,
off.
I guess that's what it is. It just lost a lot of the smaller, finer branches, except right near the base. Yeah, thank you, pilot. That's good for science whenever video's ready.
Copy
That's
that. All right, video. Whenever you're ready, come on out. And then, yeah, co-pilots,
really
we're
beautiful
thinking of
scene here
moving.
today. These beautiful rocks with the
About
corals on them.
240.
245.
Oh, yeah.
Really rather
Beautiful.
stunning.
That's done over there.
I think it's just and gather. It was just some
Yeah.
kind of anemone that
Poke around here.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
alarm.
Oh.
I guess it's a piece of corallium. I think.
There's
Yeah.
a corallium falling over.
Right.
It's about all the tether you got.
Copy that. Let's kind of sidle then until we get some ship move.
Yeah, those plinthasters are all over here. There's another
Yeah.
one
Chris
over there.
Mars, Sea Star.
Yeah. I think
Well,
that's the same one we've been seeing, though. The
center.
plinthaster. Yeah.
Okay, so no interest in Sea Star?
Never say that. But in the order of keeping us on track, we can proceed until a convenient one shows up and we can
Pilots
take
ready
a
for a
measurement
move?
or something.
Yes, we are.
I'll go 20 meters at like 230. Sound good?
More like 240 if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
But you could almost see
good.
Chris's hand start shaking when you said that.
I don't
Sorry.
care about season.
I didn't mean it like that, but I'll choose my
I
words
know.
more wisely in the future.
Bridge, RV nav. Yeah, you guys ready for a move? All right, 20 meters, bearing 240 degrees, speed decimal 2. Good copy.
Nav, can you bring my sonar into maybe 50 meters and try to pump up the gains a little bit? Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Let's see. Dark cloud said.
Move initiated. Thank you, Bridge.
Just getting caught up on the event log. They were talking about this animal that we saw late yesterday. And we're not going to see this one of those things on this dive or the next dive because they're shallow dives, but we have a good chance of seeing one of these big, huge night Arians on one of the other dives on this cruise. So George Matsumoto is describing to Tina a bit about the body and tentacles and things.
Oh, yeah. How big yellow orange goniasterid. May we please visualize that?
I think we can
Sir
do that.
pilots?
Absolutely.
Do care about this.
Yeah, we now know, as they're commenting, that nobody expected that night Arian to do what
All
it
right,
did.
video.
So
Come on in.
And I'm moving right toward you,
We're,
so you got all the time you need.
Perfect.
Tell me when you want to get
Handsome.
rid of those lasers.
and you know what that is. I know you know.
Yes. So this
Yeah,
is
you can go ahead.
this is a goniasterid called Circeaster. Yeah, this is Circeaster pullus, Pullus. This one is actually kind of an interesting mix of names. Circeaster, named after the goddess Circe, actually named originally from the Atlantic, and then named after Craig Young at Oregon Institute of Marine Biology in a very indirect way. Pullus is Latin for young, and but very handsome animal, and I think this one might have been feeding on corals before. I'm not sure, but really hope we'll get to see it eating something at some point in the future. But we can move on. Very nice. Oh, do we have a size on that, the lasers?
We got it on the way in, but we can get it again.
Yeah, you would do it again.
Oh, yeah, that's a
so
big
that's
one.
a big animal, yeah. Maybe that's what's causing all of these dead little skeletons
Video.
around.
I'm gonna come back out.
Because I think I actually saw one of these on a coral skeleton in
Direction we're
the
moving
first time I
from,
described
right.
it from some of the
pointed
girl
in our
pictures
direction.
that I was sent.
Perfect. I'll sidle over.
So this is well within its known depth range. I always
Yeah.
think these things are a little deeper, but
No,
you just
no,
haven't
that's
seen
about
them
right.
that
It's in the
often.
lower end. but
Lower end?
I think
Okay.
it's. I mean, I think the original specimens were 400-ish, but this is around the right area. The right depth area, I should say.
More corallium and Acanthogorgia, Staropathes. Oh, here's a nice little bunching. See, right on the edge of this wall is where we often find these corals hanging out. Some beautiful colonies there.
There's a
We've got
fish.
quite
center.
let's see, there's a fish. Where is the fish?
Is that of interest? Or have you seen it?
Yeah, I don't see where it is. I'm trying to.
Video, come on in. Quick zoom.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, we've imaged that fish a couple times already. This is Satarkes. It's it's related to scorpion fishes. Thank you.
Copy that. Come on out, video. Just gonna keep sidling over co-pilot.
Yeah, this is working really well with the current, so
Oh wow,
feel free to
it's a
continue.
nice.
There's
Big
another fish
corallium,
right
yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
It's right on the
Is
rock.
that the same? Is that the same scorpion fish we've been seeing?
I think it could be, but let's do a quick snap zoom. It just may be an overhead view of them. I think it is because they look like it's got long
It's quite
pectoral
big.
fins.
Yeah. But there's a really big, nice chunk of
Snaps in
those
video.
corallium.
Yep, same guy.
Grove of them, I should say.
Could we stay for a moment on that black coral by its tail?
Yeah.
So this is a type of black coral. I don't
Nap,
think we've
how's that
seen
map
this
move
one
going?
so far today.
It looks like the ship just finished that move, so
We shouldn't be long
there
behind.
shouldn't be very much of a delay at all today. So
Great.
if you look at high pec, I'd like to stay kind of
Video might
in
get
this zone.
closer.
So maybe turn
As
to
we
starboard.
Yeah, great.
Um,
Thank you. I think
Kind
that'll.
of that direction to stay
Do
away
you want
from
more
the
views
bowl.
of that?
Go-
So
I
you
think
wanna
we
go
could.
more like
I think
270?
that should be good enough.
Yeah, or even
Copy that.
280 or something.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm gonna wait
fine.
and see what
That's
the
pretty serious
what Tina's got to say about this. going to try to look it up in the Okeanos Animal Guide.
Okay,
There's
I'm
an
gonna turn
online
to our new
reference,
pilot.
1,700
switch,
images of
for
really
next move?
cool
Yes,
animals.
more
If you go
towards
on the
me.
Okeanos
Yeah, so it'll
website,
be
you will find that there, a link to it.
maybe a 280 or something.
270. We'll see how that looks.
And she can't quite ID it yet.
270 is
Hopefully,
fine.
from
Let me check out
the
280.
glimpse we gave her.
I think, yeah, either one of those I think looks pretty good.
That looks fine with me.
Cool. Yeah, I
20
put it in.
whenever pilot's ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Go for it.
Move complete. Thank you, Bridge. All right. So you guys thinking 280?
Tina, any chance that could be something like Chrysopathes tetracrata? I'm just going to throw that out.
Okay, I'll call that move in, pilots.
But
Great.
Tina wasn't
Thank you.
able to
Bridge
see.
over
We
now.
probably should have hung there a little bit longer, but maybe we'll see another one.
Yeah, we'd like another move. 20 meters,
A little more
bearing
time.
280 degrees, speed decimal 2. Good copy.
These are things that we've already gotten a pretty good look at already. There's very little wispy coral. Those are going to be hard to spot again. Tina basically suggests that it's too shallow for the one I was suggesting, the tetracota. So we're just going to leave that as Antipatheria for now in the logs. Thank you, Tina.
You're still well to the right of moving. That's fine. You can,
Oh, we're moving 280, right?
yes,
Okay, I'm still
that's
in.
fine. You can slow along.
Move
So
initiated.
good
Thank you, Bridge.
One of these ribbon sponges, Postolastra. We've probably seen several hundred corallium this morning, at least 100
Wow.
to 200, I would say.
Those are some
minimum.
really spectacular.
Yeah, beautiful big
groves.
colonies. Probably very old, several hundred years old. Just slowly moving right along this the edge of the cliff face.
Pilot, there's a Goniasker at a sea star next to that coral in the center lower left. If we could just take a quick zoom on that with lasers so I could get the size.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Thank you, sir.
Do that. All right, video. Come on in.
Is this the same one of these plane
Yeah.
testers?
Planthaster.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure how big they were, so. You can see the tube feet coming off of the tips there.
Sorry, video, I'm
Am I
coming
chugging
back.
you up and down?
No, I think that's just me.
It's hard to tell if it's in sync with me or not.
And if I'm not mistaken, you had the lasers on before when we zoomed in.
Yeah, we can put them back on if you would
They're
like.
still
Yeah,
on.
I just wanted to
We're
sort of see
zoomed
how.
past.
Copy that. All right, video, if you want to zoom out to lasers, and there we go.
Oh, there we
It was
go.
about
How's that?
5, maybe 6.
Yeah. Okay, so it's about the normal size for one of them too. Good. Thank you, pilot.
Again,
Not
if
a
you're
problem.
just joining us,
Come on
those
out, video.
lasers are the way we measure things. That's 10 centimeters. Just a reminder to those who are interested in knowing the sizes of things down there. So, pilot, we have we have not collected anything today. We're probably less interested in rocks today just because this is mostly carbonate. I don't think there's tons of interest in there, but I'm wondering if an appropriate moment comes up whether we should consider collecting one of the coralliids just because they are clearly a dominant member of this community. They're probably going to be a known species, but none have ever been recorded from Johnston before.
Okay. Yeah, if one speaks to you, just let me know, and I'll do my best to get it.
Yeah, I'm going to throw this out to the participants here, see if they have any opinions on this. There's a fish, by the way, just below that coral to the left.
Fish to the left.
Yeah,
Yep.
just
Dark,
below.
kind of moving.
Yep.
Looks like fish.
To, oh, left. Okay. Go.
I think I know what this fish is.
All right, video, come on in.
Move complete. Thank you, Bridge.
Gorgeous corallium colony.
Yeah.
I'm watching your swing
Yep.
arms.
Okay.
Great.
So this guy is not really in a dance competition here. He's probably a little freaked because of the lights
Yeah,
here.
go for it.
But this is a fish in the family Epigonidae. And so it's a
turn
deepwater
anymore.
cardinal
Getting
fish,
close on
and
this,
probably the
yeah, I
genus
see that.
Epigonus.
No lateral port.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if I
see
can go
that
any
copy.
further than that, but this is commonly seen at these depths,
Just looking at your sonar, co-pilot.
and I was surprised we hadn't seen one up until now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
let's get
there's
this.
a ledge over top.
Okay. Yeah, we won't make
Think
any
it was
moves
spotted
until we
one?
Yeah,
You're
should bump
around?
over that.
until he comes up over that. I think.
Coming up on top of you now.
When did ship move in?
Good.
Just now.
20 seconds ago, maybe.
Copy. All right.
Right above you, you're still fine though. Tether's behaving nicely to the current.
Great. All right, science, are you happy with that?
Yes, please. We can move on.
Great.
Yeah.
Video, come wide. Let's do a little hop over this.
So
And I
let's
believe
just,
it is
I missed the
overhanging your
Lillipathes.
Copy,
Again,
yeah,
I'm
I'm
getting
looking
caught
at your
up on
screen.
the event log. I'm sort of looking at 3 different computers simultaneously.
I'm going to come up as well. Hit my 12.5 meter worry about it threshold.
These corallium are all over the place, so we can kind of wait on that and maybe give
something hiding in the rock on
look
the
for
right
something
center.
people are a little more enthusiastic
Quick
about collecting. Tina suggested, well, I know
That's
Amy would
hiding.
like one. Just
Way in
anyone
there.
else would support a collection of one
lower
of these.
right now. It could be an enemy.
And what is?
I
that
wasn't
looks
sure
like
if it was
it's
a fish or a
primnoid.
coral. Or
Can we have a zoom on that sort of white bushy thing on the top of the
Yeah.
middle rock, please?
Maybe after they
Oh,
finish
Top,
what they
middle.
at your convenience, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
copy. My lasers on? Or?
Now they are.
Great.
Yeah,
Is
what
it coming to center? Watch it.
It's center right now.
Copy.
goes-
Video quick
yeah.
zoom.
And then, yeah, it's this white thing right on the edge of the right-hand side of the frame.
Go in a little more.
we're going to zoom past it if we go in more. Right-hand side.
Oh,
Yeah, right-hand side, that white. Yeah, there
I
we
was
go.
looking at the wrong item. There we go.
And then
If I
up a
point
little bit.
Denise's up.
Yeah,
There he
absolutely.
is. That's it. Well,
What does it look like to you?
I'm thinking it's a white acanthogorgia. And there's that possible
Yeah, that
Serianthid.
weird.
Is this? I guess it's an enemy. I've forgotten what the.
I don't think there was a
Sorry, video, come
consensus.
back.
What was it? I think it could be some type of acanthogorgia. I don't know if anyone's. Tina's screen is frozen. Shucks. Okay. My guess would be an acanthogorgia, so we'll just go with that. Thank you very much, Pilot. Whenever video's ready.
All right, video, come on out. Let's hop over the sledge real quick.
Yes, please.
Not bad.
Oh, there's another.
Oh, wow. Also, white starfish on the right.
They're right there.
Right,
Right, copy.
one more.
Thank you.
Yeah, copy that, Copilot.
This doesn't look like anything we've seen yet.
All right, video, come on in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Huh.
Another above you to the right. Lots of stuff.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, copy that.
Oh. Oh, it is. This is, again, another plinth aster, except that for some reason, the disc is really inflated, probably with water. Either plinth aster or something similar to it. Another Goni asteroid. Okay, if I could just get a notation for size, the lasers.
Yep.
Then we can see
Zoom
what...
out to lasers.
Wow, that's a big thing, too.
Bridge, RVNAV.
I logged it as plinth bloated.
Just confirming
Yes.
bailout 130.
All right, video, come on out.
Thank you, Bridge.
Let's back up and look what we have. Well, actually, I'm just going to take a quick look. We have a couple overhangs. Just make sure there's nothing to be worried about.
Sure, yeah,
Fine.
thank you. And boy, that shows you how many
Big
Big
corallium
crab
there
on the
are.
right there.
Yeah.
See
To
how
the
many-
right and to the left. All right.
Oh, look at all
Great.
the corallium
Wow.
everywhere.
That's fantastic.
You know, Pilot, I think we probably ought to grab one of these corallium just to make sure. Again, since none have ever been recorded from this area before, we don't. If this isn't convenient, we've been seeing them all day. Just sort of keep one. Be on the lookout for one that you think you can grab pretty easily.
Okay. Absolutely. And if one really reaches out to you, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.
There's a nice crab on the right side there.
Crab right.
Right at the base of that hemicorallium that's
Just
in
left
a
center.
curve.
Yeah, copy that. All right, video, come on in.
Aha.
Ah,
I know who you are. Yes. So we don't have any arthropod guys on right now, I don't think.
is
There's a
mullet?
fish.
This is Cyrtomaya, possibly
Oh,
Cyrtomaya
it's a
smith
litho.
It's,
eye.
I think it's below
Yeah.
my brow.
Okay.
Sort of-
fish.
You're right.
Cyrtomaya. I'm Cyrtomaya.
Dove. Dove.
That was really stupid. This is jokes are. No, they can't even say they're deteriorating. They started off
It's
bad from the
dive.
get-go.
4.
Okay,
Correct.
so Cyrtomaya CF Smith Eye. I
Dive 4.
think
Bad
is
jokes.
pretty good guess on him. So these, I guess you could call this sort of a form of spider crab, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not. I'm gonna go look it up right now in the guide. Cyrtomaya is in the family Innacidae.
Copy.
I'm afraid I don't know that much more
Might
than
tug you a
that.
little bit.
Copy.
Chris, are you good?
Yeah, science happy?
Four?
No, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Great.
we're good. Thank you,
All right,
pilot.
video, come on.
It is.
What was the fish?
Oh wow, pretty interesting purple.
Yeah, this is another one of the cardinal, deepwater cardinal
okay.
fishes. Just lights on them a little bit differently.
All right, video, zoom the fish.
Snaps. This is a better view of him. He's not doing a dance.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Again, it's in
Yeah,
the
confirm
genus
center of rotation
Okeanos.
A-frame.
All right, Biddy, he's swimming away. Let's leave him.
We're missing Bruce Mundy here because Bruce Mundy could tell stories about these things.
Yeah, sounds
I
good.
can identify
You
him,
can
but
do
I don't have the
left
really
hand.
There's
in-depth.
a really great view
knowledge.
of just the sort of distribution of all of these hemicorallium on this rock.
Yeah.
This boulder. Geez, look at how many of them there are.
Yeah, they're all over the place. Wonderful bed.
Maybe when you get
Are
up
those-
over the top.
Are those rocks in the background, or are those?
Yeah,
there's
there's
just
a
more rocks.
Flat
Yeah,
spot
more rocks.
with clear landing zone. Be preferable.
So, Pilot, have you ever tried to collect one of these before? These are
I don't know if it's been exactly one of these, but I think something similar. Are they brittle?
Yeah, they're brittle.
Yeah.
So, trying to grab at least one of the main branches would be a good idea, but the whole thing may come off. And we probably don't need a real big one. We could probably, even try to get a whole smaller one.
Copy
I
that.
love how so many of these are arranged into sort of these parabolic fans.
Yeah. Also, they're
taking advantage
current.
of the current.
Yeah, they're current indicators too. Just
Yeah.
how they're all kind of lined up.
Fish coming in. Video quick zoom on fish.
Yeah, another one of these guys.
Same one?
You put our cardinal fish. Yep.
Different individual.
Tina saw a rock pin. I did not
All right,
see
video's
that.
in.
I don't know where that was. Where's the rock pin? I missed it. Yeah, I might have been looking down right when she'd spotted that. I'll
Did I
keep
miss
an eye-
something, Washlets?
Yeah, I think we all did. But Tina on shore saw it.
Go ahead, Rich.
But we'll keep an eye out. Oh, there's a
Ooh,
big
big
fish.
one. Yeah.
It just went behind that ledge. I even think I know what the fish was.
What were you
Yep,
looking at?
sounds good. You can do that.
It's
Make
gonna
another
be
heading
a
change,
snapper,
pilots,
I
10
think.
degrees.
Where did he go?
Something big
Look
right
at these
behind.
corals. Jeez, this is beautiful.
Something big behind me?
Wow.
See it in your tail cam.
Wow, that's a really
Oh,
big
yeah.
fly cup anemone down there.
I don't see it in my view anymore.
Yeah, so anyway, I think that fish was, you know what, Annie, I wonder if we could do a quick rewind since you're on the clipping station of the tail of that fish as it went by.
Yeah, he
I'm
might
gonna
be
just
hiding somewhere, Washlets.
Take my headset off for a moment.
Oh, turn left.
It's left.
It's left. It should be coming in. Now you got it in the manip. There it is.
It's one. I don't know if that's it.
Oh, is that something different? That's what I was watching. I don't know.
No, I think there was a different one.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. That's. It's on my wing. I thought it was emerging as I tilted down. It's not it.
Talking about that top left, right?
Top left. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I thought I saw something else, but. Video, do you want to do a quick zoom? It's kind of far, but
Go ahead, Rich.
I don't think this is what we saw before, but we can at least ID it.
Well,
Sounds good. Coming to port.
Alright, video, we'll let him swim out. I don't want to get too far off track. Great.
Now we're okay, but the tether's kind of curving around that rock. The current's
Yeah, I can
holding
come
there.
above it. It should be, if I'm above it, it should be above it, hopefully.
Yep. Yeah, it looks fine.
Okay, so I think that fish that we saw a tail of
Interesting
first was
diamond-shaped fish in the upper right-hand corner.
I was going to comment, the one that we saw a brief glimpse of, the tail might have been Randolithes. Then we saw something called a barracks. It's an Alfonsino, and actually it's a commercially valuable species of fish, not here in the Hawaiian Islands, but further to the southwest in the Pacific. And there's something
All right,
really
video.
weird down there to the left, too.
Want to comment on this?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, okay.
Huh.
All right, so this is a fish that is often commonly associated with gold corals. It's in the genus Holardia. It's a triacanthodid, and it's called a spike fish is the sort of common name for it. And that's a first record of these guys. So
A lot of spiny names in that name. Tricanthodid. And what did you say the
Holardia is the species.
Holardia?
Holardia goslinii. Goslinii, named after the very famous ichthyologist.
Go pilot, you feel ready for a move? Or?
William Gosling?
I guess.
Pretty,
Maybe
I don't know
not.
ichthyologist.
Yeah.
I'm spacing
wanna
another senior
have them
moment.
scout that first.
So there-
I think so.
Yeah, I'll look up.
the
but
bigger
no rush.
redfish that we saw before this guy showed up, and I was over at the clipping station getting a review there, that was Alfonsino. I think I mentioned that already. But anyway, that was a nice fish to document.
I think 280 is
All right, Science, are you happy with this
still a
one?
good
Yes, we
direction
are.
of
Thank
movement,
you.
though.
I agree.
Great. All right, video, come on out.
Here's the remarkable thing. It's like
All right, let's look
1
up real quick.
milligram per milliliter
Yeah,
of
no rush
oxygen
on.
down here.
Mhm.
Now, that's pretty low for fish.
Oh, wow. So I was talking earlier about how we were looking at this might be a
Okay, I
different
don't see
environmental
anything.
regime with such low oxygen.
Sticking out
And
too
here we
much.
are seeing a
Yeah,
very
sounds good.
unusual kind of ecosystem.
Yeah, no rush. I want you to be comfortable, so.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
If you see anything to collect,
Yeah,
idea
might be a
to
good
do that.
spot.
To
I
do
saw
it right
one,
now,
but
it's trying to find a clear
falls,
spot
it's
to
gone down.
possibly collect one of these corals.
Yeah, I'm looking
there's
too,
There's
Science.
so many of them.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to damage any of these just by settling down. They grab one.
Yes. Absolutely not.
Yeah, Sacco says, let's get the whole rock. I agree. And we could retire with the money we make from those corals, but I didn't say that, did I? No. That was inappropriate humor, sorry. So Les says, need to zoom on a dark anemone-like thing. So Les, we think these are probably these whale's eye, but we can get a look at one of them. Next one
You want Zoom?
we encounter.
Actually, video, come on in.
Oh, I see. You've got one in view there.
Centering it.
I can rotate if you'd like.
That's
It's
all
a
right.
bit of an odd
Thank
view,
you.
but we think this is a single polyp scleractinian coral. And we've seen some of these from the side where you can actually see the calyx. Calyxes? Calyx?
The calyx, yeah, the cup.
Yeah, right. Sorry, video.
I guess it's that. I think it is. Alrighty. Thank you very much, pilot.
All right, video, come on.
There is a yellow Bathopathes that just went off the lower part of the screen. The first yellow one we've seen.
Do you want Zoom on that, Washington?
Yes, please, if that's possible. See that yellow one right at the bottom of the frame?
Is it bottom left?
That's bottom center right now. Bottom center.
Bottom center.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have spotted it earlier. Oh, this is yet another kind of black coral. We've seen, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's probably 4 different types of black corals today.
The abundance of
Copy
these
that.
drops
All right,
off
video,
as we
come
get
on
into this
in.
area with all of the having corallium.
Okay, I think I know who you are. But I want to wait for Tina again. You may be wrong too, my first guess, because I'm not seeing sub-branching. Thought I had an idea of what this was. Let's see, I'm still waiting for Tina to comment on this. I think maybe she's
Fish
trying to
joints.
look for some of the same things I'm looking for. Big tentacles on the stem. Look at it toward the base. It's a hexacoral. You're actually seeing individual tentacles of
Oh, interesting.
large polyps. Tina, I'll go ahead and say it. Any chance this is a Stauropathes? It just hasn't started sub-branching yet? Because it's got sort of that golden translucent sheen to it. It's planar structure. I don't know. It's a different species than the red Stauropathes that we've been seeing all day, but I may be very wrong. She may come in as Bathopathes or something like that. Anyway, I think we're good for science. Pilot, thank you very much.
Got that. Video, come wide. Actually, would you like sample here? I think I could set right here if that works.
Sure, yeah.
Is this one in? Is this what you want, right centered?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Great.
I think it's a Canthagorgia, a very wispy one that's up in the upper right. But anyway, we're going to try to sample this coral right in front of us. So I'm assuming from your comments, Tina, that you prefer if we just stick to Antipitherian right now. If that's what I'm going to go ahead and do in our C-scribe annotations. You're talking about it's another species. Yeah, I would agree, another species of Antipitherian.